And I am Archangel Michael. And I come to be with you at this time in this indeed time change that you are in right now, this timeline change that you are creating. Indeed, there are many timelines. But the old timeline, the old biblical timeline, the old timeline that those of the forces of darkness seek to hold you to is gone. That is no longer. Yes, there will be what will seem like remnants of it when those catastrophes and various things happen to people. But know that even as it happens to them, they are a part of the plan. They came here knowing, not at a conscious level in their lifetime, but they came knowing before they took on this body. They knew what they were facing. They knew what was going to happen. And there were times throughout the lifetime that they were able, if they wanted to say, no, I do not want to have that happen. But because of who they are at a higher, deeper level, they allowed it to occur so that they could be a part of that continuing plan. So know that everything happens for a reason. It's all part of the universal plan, no matter how it goes. That is why those of your brothers and sisters from the stars cannot interfere. They have to allow you to have your free will and to individually and collectively create the new expression, the new experience, the new reality of the new world that you are creating. They have to allow that. But there are times when it is beyond the individual expression to control what is happening. And then they can intervene, not interfere, but intervene on your behalf. That is what has happened many, many times, where they have kept various catastrophes from happening, such as something that would happen to the entire planet, perhaps an asteroid striking the planet, which would have caused tremendous, tremendous turmoil and damage and loss of life throughout the planet. They intervened in those circumstances. They have intervened in your nuclear expressions at various times. So you see, they are there. We are here for you at all times. But again, it is within you. It is up to you as individuals, certainly and especially as individuals at first. For as individuals, you are creating the collective consciousness moving forward. That is how it works. You find the inner knowing within you first. You remember first who you are. And then you can begin to affect others around you. And then those begin to affect others around them. And so on, until the entire planet, all of those that are ready, are able to then indeed see the light of truth, and feel and know the inner expression within themselves that they are God walking within themselves here on the planet. That is what you are all moving toward. That is the ascension process. So continue to allow for that to move forward, for you to move forward. And know at all times that you are moving forward and that you are mastering the illusion.
Mute your phone. Mute your phone.
You are mastering the illusion. Know that at all times. Know that you are in that process. Not that you can do it. Not even that you will do it. Know that you are doing it right now in this moment and in every movement moving forward. Every moment moving forward. Know that. The more that you know that, the more that you fully embrace the knowing of that, then you become the masters, the ascended masters, and are ready to take your place as those ascended masters. I am Archangel Michael, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue to move forward in the direction, in the way that I have given, that you master the illusion in every given moment moving forward. Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, Om. Greetings to one who serves here, and Shoshana is here, and we are ready to assist you in answering your questions if you have them. And we always do hope that you do have some questions, because when you ask questions that you have wondered about, then you are helping to answer questions that others are wondering about that they are reluctant to ask for themselves. So, with that understanding, please ask your questions.
I have a question.
Yes.
Now that we've had two plane crashes, I'm just wondering, people always say things happen in threes. And I'm just wondering if there's a third plane crash coming up, or if there's still the big event coming up. Just curious.
What we will tell you is the idea of things happening in threes is because it is your idea, not yours specifically, but yours as a collective. And the more that you have that idea as a collective, then the more that you create that indeed happening. And if you would begin to stop that kind of thinking, as well as much of the other thinking that you all have, what you call stinking thinking, if you were able to do that more and more, then you would not have these things happen that you have to create sayings about, you see. You create these sayings, and in creating these sayings, you literally bring about these things happening, so that you then create more sayings, you see. Stop creating the sayings. Stop thinking about it in this respect. And then you will find that these things will no longer happen, because you are now creating a new reality. You as individuals, and as always you as a collective, are creating a new reality. Okay, Shoshana, do you have anything you
We agree. We do not add to this.
Very good. Would there be other questions here?
Okay, I have a question. We know, blessings everybody, we know that the galactics can't intercede unless humans want to annihilate the planet, which would affect the whole universe. But at what point, or might we get a little help from the galactics, because there's much suffering and animals dying in fires and plane crashes, and I mean, can't they intercede a little? Because I know that the deep state is running scared and doing everything they can. Is there some point where they can intercede, because what they're doing is harming innocent life and animals?
Dear sister, they have been interceding, not interfering again, but interceding in your lives as a collective for many thousands of years. They have been doing this. And most times invisible to the eye that cannot see. But we will tell you now that there are more and more eyes that are able to see, more and more ears that are able to hear and understand what is really happening here, what you call behind the scenes. Much has been happening behind the scenes, and there has been much interceding by those of your brothers and sisters from the stars for a very long time, as we say here. So know that it will not only continue, but it will increase in intensity here as things continue to move on, because you are moving up into higher vibrational frequencies, closer and closer to match their frequencies. And as you move closer to their frequency, they can intercede even more, you see. That is how it works. If you were to be on the old biblical timeline, those of the dark forces of what they were wanting to keep you in control, then they would not have been able to intercede as they have been at this point now. So know that it will increase greatly, all the way to the point of showing themselves fully. That is coming, but we cannot give any time frames or anything more on that at this point, because as we always say, we do not want to spoil the surprises for you. Shoshana, do you have anything you add here?
Well, we can add a perspective here, but we believe that it is not the perspective that this dear sister wishes to hear, but we will add if she wishes us to add.
Of course. Go ahead.
Dear sister, we find that the discussion that your group has had has defined the characterization of the planet Earth and what occurs here. We would ask you a question. What do you wish for your galactic brothers and sisters to intercede, intervene, handle? What do you wish for them to do?
That's a very good question. To help stop the suffering, mostly of the animals who are not consciously choosing. Maybe they are consciously choosing. I'm just seeing the suffering, and it just, I want them to stop them from carrying out their evil deeds.
We
Maybe
will
it's
say,
up to us humans.
we will say, dear sister, that your soul, your being, is about these beautiful creatures. This is what you are about, so you wish to save them. And we wish to save them.
Yes.
But we will tell you that every experience on the planet is what you have chosen. You've chosen to be here. You've chosen to create the record, the plan, to be here. You have chosen to experience pain. You have chosen to experience joy and love. You've chosen to experience it all because this planet offers it all, you see. If you did not wish to be on this planet and experience the broad spectrum of experiences that occur here, you would have chosen a different planet. Your soul would not have made a choice to be here. So this is a difficult answer, you see, because this is not the one anyone wants to hear. But the truth is, all of this has been chosen by you, by your soul, by your other humans that exist here, to have a full understanding of all the relevant divine emotions that are required to balance the soul, such as compassion, such as love, such as understanding. And we feel this from you. And we wish that no, what you call innocent life must be extinguished, but it is their sacrifice that assists your soul. And we will tell you that all of them and all of you are eternal beings. And this is just one experience you are having on this planet. Now, the galactic minds of the galactic beings cannot take that away from you because it was your choice, you see. If they take something away from you that takes your choice away, then the karma is severe for them, you see. So they must abide by that. That does not mean that you cannot ask. You cannot receive help, because you do. Every day on this planet, there is assistance, there is help in ways that perhaps most do not understand, because it is not a direct correlation, it is not a direct experience for them. But every day this occurs. You see, the whole country could burn down, but that is not what they would want for you. So we must say, remember that you have chosen this for your own soul's fulfillment and for the fulfillment of all other creatures here. We hope that this helps. Namaste.
Thank you so much. Yes.
We apologize here for this one is unable to control this cough here at this point. So we need to release channel here. Please, Shoshana, do you have a parting message here?
We wish to say to all of you that you are on the right track. You are amazing beings that ask the important questions, that explore the important subjects, the important topics, to fulfill your soul's journey, to fulfill your path, your journey to a higher level of understanding, to a higher level of consciousness. You are all doing that. You are all participating in that, and we applaud you for that. Understand that this experience, as in all experiences, is temporary, and you will move forward in consciousness and understanding, and you will see all of your loved ones. Once again, you will be reunited with all of your animals, with all of your pets. You will find an elevated consciousness waiting for you as you have worked on this diligently. Namaste.
Very good. And we simply close with just work on, as Archangel Michael has given, as your discussion was earlier, mastering the illusion. Shanti, peace be with you. Be the one.